Hi, everyone from Hertz Arena. Welcome to our pregame show alongside Jake Maurice. I'm Alli, Vellucci. The Savannah Ghost Pirates are coming to town for the first time in franchise history. We're going to take a look at the very close South Division, some special teams highlights, and our red-hot all-star goalie, Cam Johnson. Jake, coming into this after 4 days of break for this team, how helpful is it for the Florida Everblades after going through some injuries?
Yeah, it came at the perfect time for the Everblades. I mean, this is a team that's dealing with injuries for sure, and they have guys that are playing through injuries, so getting the all-star break here after playing 4 games in 5 days on the road, it's huge for the squad to get that chance to rest up the guys that are on the IR. They get a couple extra days here to heal up and get ready for a couple games against the Ghost Pirates at home, and of course the guys that are playing through injuries, they can get themselves closer to 100% so they can play to the best of their abilities. The all-star break really came at a great time for Florida.
Savannah currently in last place in the South Division, but they're leading the league in the PK, sitting in first place. They've been shutting down just about everyone that they've come in contact with. Our go-to guy on the PK for Jake Smith has been absolutely lethal. Where is he going to be the most effective on the man advantage tonight?
He's got to be ready to take some shots. Yeah, this Savannah Ghost Pirates team, they're very well coached. Their systems are strong. They've had trouble when they get out of their system. So you want to get those players on the PK moving in places where they're not used to. And part of that comes with a shot from Jake Smith that you have to respect, because Smith has a lethal release, whether he's shooting it on his strong side or his weak side. You've got to respect what he can bring as a shooter. And that allows him to kind of drag some of those PK guys towards him. You know, you kind of see them cheat a little bit towards Smith, anticipating the shot. So Smith on the power play, I want to see him shooting when he gets his opportunities so that Savannah is ready for that, and that allows other things to open up that you can take advantage of, because yes, this PK unit, it's going to be very tough for Florida to break through tonight. They got a big power play goal in their win on Sunday against the South Carolina Stingrays. Going to be a tougher test tonight when you're up a man, but I think the Everblades are up to it.
I spoke with Jake Smith this morning. I asked him about another 3-3 weekend, their previous road trip, and about the PK. Take a look.
It's we had a good last weekend, South Carolina. You know, we played really well. You could even feel it on the bench. You could feel it in adjustment. It was a lot different. So going in this weekend, you know, you got the 2 games against them, and then Orlando. It's sticking to the structure and doing what we've been doing lately and playing our game. And I think doing that we'll have success. Nothing changes. Doesn't matter who we play, what's going on. If we're playing them, we're playing SoCo. It's, you know, we come into the game, we get ready, and we do our systems and we play our game. And, you know, if we do that, good things are going to happen.
Let's talk our red-hot all-star goalie, Cam Johnson, his first all-star appearance in his career. He essentially had 4 days straight of hockey on Monday in Norfolk. What has set him apart and been so exceptional about his game so far this year?
Yeah, he's on quite the run right now. Got the 2 huge wins against South Carolina where he stopped 76 out of 79 shots, goes into the all-star game and allows the least goals of any netminder. First off, very briefly on the all-star game, it was just a chance for him to have some fun, some stress-free hockey, and watching the all-star game in Norfolk, Virginia, it was clear that he really enjoyed himself there, so that was great to see. As for what's been making him so great, I mean, he's an excellent all-around goaltender. Everyone knows that. He's in his time with the Everblades, he's been spectacular. This year, it's really been his ability to make the timely save when the team needs it, because the Everblades, they're a really good defensive team, but there are sometimes breakdowns. The Everblades have been playing a lot of close games this year, where allowing a goal can be the difference between picking up 1 point or 2 or winning the game or losing it in regulation. Pretty much every night that he's been in the crease, Cam Johnson, he makes that big save when the Everblades need it. It was mostly on display against South Carolina, where both games, the Everblades entered the final few minutes just up 1 goal, looking to hold on and get the 2 points in regulation. He made big saves, gave the team the time they needed to bury it with an empty netter, and got them 2 huge wins that right now have the Everblades in first place in the South Division.
This team loves having Cam in the crease. They play more confidently in front of him. I spoke with Cam this morning and asked him how special the all-star experience was, his first in his career. Take a look.
You know, we were coming off a 3-3 there. I got to play all 3, so 4 and 5 it's not always the easiest night, but you know, it was a little bit more relaxed. You know, it's all the top guys in the league, so it was good to meet everybody's, you know, I guess quote unquote top player. I was talking a big game for the Blades, so I know I got a real estate in a lot of their heads. Yeah, it's just like before. We just got to play well. Our standings are really tight, so these points are huge. And you know, what people don't realize, like when it comes down to the end of the year, some teams aren't going to make playoffs by 1 or 2 points. So getting the points now it's important. And you know, we got a big weekend here against a couple good teams, so we know we got to take care of business.
Jake, more of our pregame show magic. Who is your pick for tonight's All-Star?
I'm looking for James McEwen to keep it going. He scored the game winner in the game on Saturday against South Carolina that got the road trip moving in the right direction. He's been a solid contributor, steady in the bottom 6 throughout the year, great in the face-off dot. I want him to keep it rolling tonight.
I'm going to go Brad Morrison. 3 points in 5 games. He had the game winner on the power play on Sunday, so I think he's going to have a good night. What are your 3 keys of tonight's game? It's going to be an interesting one. What do you got?
Well, main key for me at 5-on-5 is going to be watching your movement through the neutral zone. Savannah is a very fast team, and they can turn the puck on you on the other way very quickly if you're not careful with your passing. So make sure they're crisp, make sure they're clean, don't put yourself into trouble like that. Second, we talked about it pretty early on. Get to work on the special teams early. You're going up against the best penalty kill in the league, so you better bring out everything you have on your power play. You scored a big goal on it on Sunday. You want to get your power play rolling a little bit. A little bit of success against the top unit in the league will go a long way for this team's confidence. And then third is going to be, if the Everblades are able to get themselves out front, make sure you just build on it and go for the kill shot. On Saturday and Sunday, Florida, they got the wins, yes, but it was tougher than it should be because they couldn't get themselves insurance goals until they got empty netters at the end of the game. Savannah, this is a team that has lost 15 of their last 17 games since they last played the Everblades on December 9th. They're reeling right now. Don't give them any reason for hope. Keep the bad times going for the Ghost Pirates and get yourself a couple of big wins here starting tonight on Friday.
All right, Blades fans, this is going to be a fun one. Make sure to be loud for some Friday night hockey. Puck drop and warm-ups are up next.